Hello and welcome to the instructions for occupations and salaries 2. Go ahead and open the workbook that is attached. So this is very similar to the one that we just completed, but there are more names and some repeat names or occupations. So the first thing I'm going to do is select column A through D, and then I want to select F and G. So I'm going to hold Control so I can skip E. And then I'm going to right click and choose column width, and this will be 12. And then for column E, that one will be column width 20. And I want the weekly salary, so it's the same formula as before, equals left arrow, the annual salary, divided by 52 weeks in a year. And then you can use your fill handle. And then I'm also going to use shift left arrow to select both columns, put the accounting number format style. So you have 60,000 and what it would be weekly for the pay. So the next thing we'll do is we'll put it into a table. So I'll choose format as table and you can pick. Now before you do this, if you want to change your theme color, you can go to page layout and go to colors and change a different palette, if you'd like to do that first. So I'll go with blue 2. Now I'll go back and format as table. And sometimes it doesn't do it the first time. So if I chose blue 2, and then I'll go back to home and format as table. Now I have it. So pick any style you'd like. And it should be A3 to G27. Okay. Now, before I do the copy, this time I'm going to select the occupations and salaries title, and I'll merge and center, make that a little bit larger, add a color in the back, anything you'd like. There, that way I don't have to worry about it later. So make the 4 copies. So I'll right click and choose move or copy. And I want to move it to the end. Make sure you choose create a copy. Okay. Then I'll go to format, choose move or copy, move it to the end, create a copy, okay. And one more, select everything, copy, click new sheet, and then just paste. So now I have 4. And they are the same name. So this one is occupations, or occupation. And this one is state. Whoops. If you make a mistake, you can just double click and fix the letter. There we go. And this one was name, and one more salary. So I'll go back to occupation, and this one is going to be sorted by the occupation first, and then the salary. So I'm going to do the salary first, and I want to do it largest to smallest. And then notice that the occupation is not in alphabetical order, but once I do occupation and do it, I'll have, there's the accountants, 2 of them, and the highest salary comes first, and it's the same for the rest. So they have the occupations that are matching, and then the higher salary first. And then you have your up arrow in the occupation. And if you wanted to check the sort and filter, custom sort and filter, it doesn't show here, but you know that you did it completely. If you wanted to, you could change it so that sort by occupation and then by salary. You can do it that way as well. So that one's complete. So I'll go into state, and this one is just by state first and then city. So I'm going to go, so you'd have to do city first, then state, or sort and filter, custom. I want it sorted by state, then add a level by city. And okay. And then Arizona's first. Now you have multiple states, and they're in alphabetical order. Next one is name, and that's just by last name and first name. So I'll go into sort and filter and custom. I want it by last name. Then if 2 people have the same last name, look at their first name. Oops. And okay. So here we have their last names, 2 Andersons, and you have L before S. Hall, E before L. All right, and the last one, salary. For this one, we are going to, and this one will be just by the annual salary. So you can click the arrow, and I'm going to choose largest to smallest, and that should be the largest salary all the way to the smallest salary. And again, if you'd like to color code your format as table, to also the tabs colors. And because I changed the palette, when I go into tab color, I'll have that same palette. So it's nice. You don't have your the traditional default palette. You have your updated one. So you can go ahead and do that. And that's a save and submit. Thank you.